Welcome once again, everybody. This is Liquorhound with you. Today we're going to be doing a new bottle video. Today's date being, let's see, what is it, 6/4/2011. And these are just the newest bottles since my last new bottle video. As you can see, it's not a whole lot, but there is a very special bottle in here that we'll get to at the very end. Let's go ahead and start with some 4 Irish whiskeys. Tyrconnell Madeira cask, 10-year-old. Very special bottle in that in 2008 and 2010, Jim Murray named it Irish Whiskey of the Year. John Hansel of the Malt Advocate actually gave it 93 points. So it's actually one of the highest ranking Irish whiskeys that he's ever had. Fantastic stuff. Napo Castle 12, basic run-of-the-mill Irish, nothing special about it. Not too much to say about that one. Napo Castle 1995. Now, you wouldn't think there'd be a huge difference because the 95 and this 94 right beside it are actually 12, about 13, year old. So very similar, but I guess the cask that they use made a huge difference. And actually, the 94 and the 95 are Bushmills releases. Napo Castle uses Cooley and Bushmills. The only way you can differentiate is the Bushmills are triple distilled and the Cooley releases are double distilled. Like I said, they're all under the Napo Castle name. You really just have to read the bottles and to distinguish, which one it came from. These being between 93 and 95, that's when they were using the Bushmill stuff. So both of those are great. Then 95 actually won the New York Spirit Awards top honors in 2009. It actually beat out 250 other Irish bourbons and single malt whiskeys to take the top honors there. The 1994 is very good. What makes that one special is, as you can see, only 1,100 of them created. Each one signed by the president, Mark Andrews. Like I said, for the value, the 95 is the best way to go on that. The next 3, they were originally shown in my whiskey video, my initial whiskeys video. But as you can see, the difference now is I got to meet the man, and he signed all 3 of my bottles. He was very happy to see all these, considering all 3 are discontinued. He was really blown away by seeing the White & McKay 21. He was showing everybody, and he's saying, that this hasn't been around since the mid-'80s. So anyway, pretty happy, excited to get to meet the man finally. Next, Puro Verde Tequila. Now what makes this one special is I got to taste these at a tequila tasting, and they totally blew me away. And I must have tasted probably about 16 different types of tequila that night, and this was the only one that really stood out to me. Matter of fact, that organic silver right there that you're looking at is probably my favorite silver right now, especially of all the ones being currently produced. That one blows away your Patrons and stuff like that. It's just the mouthfeel is very creamy, almost like cream soda. Fantastic, full of fresh agave, not overwooded, especially that reposado. It's so light, would make wonderful margaritas. You start to get a little bit of the oak in the añejo there, and in this extra añejo, of course, there's oak, but it's not too much. Next we have the vodka. The vodka is actually created by Ransom, and that's the same guy that does Ransom Old Tom Gin and Whippersnapper Whiskey. I've always loved all his stuff, including the vodka. What makes it special is it's triple distilled like any other vodka, but then he adds a little bit of barley. It's almost like he gets that maltiness to it. That makes it fantastic for sipping. More complex than your traditional, Grey Goose or Finlandia. Those are excellent, but this one definitely a better sipper. Elijah Craig 18. One of my YouTube subscribers left me a comment saying that the pre-Heaven Hill bourbons can still be found in the Elijah Craig 18, and he was correct in that since it's 18 years old, and it was released I think in 2010, so it's actually distilled in 1992. The Heaven Hill Fire was in 96, November of 96, so that's definitely pre-fire juice. Fantastic, wonderful bourbon, can still be found, like I said, so go out and get a bottle of that. El Dorado 21. The El Dorado 21 is probably my second favorite rum of all time. The only one beating it would be the Cask 23. Of course, that runs about $350 and has 40-year-old rums in it. And the only reason I would give the Cask 23 the edge is just because of the depth of the 23. That one is very oily in the mouth. You can just taste the age in that one, to whereas the El Dorado 21 may not have the depth, but it has complexity. So you're getting changing of flavors. You're getting, you know, a little leather, a little pipe tobacco, a little vanilla, of course the molasses, the sweet berries. Fantastic, so smooth. Like I said, definitely if I was to ever only have, you know, 1 or 2 rums left out of my entire collection, this would be one to have. Finally, the very special bottle, the British Royal Navy Imperial rum from Jamaica. This is the stuff that the British Navy used to serve on all their ships. Now that's before 1970. I think it was July 31st, 1970, that they decided no more rum on their to be distributed on their ships. They used to do it every day. They would give out, you know, every sailor would get his ration. But since then, this stuff just sat up, you know, put away in Jamaica, and it was under the British, you know, guard, and they kept it real safe. Matter of fact, they would only bust it out to for royal weddings or special ceremonies. And that was in 1989. A billionaire out of Houston bought the remaining stock. So we were looking at about 650 of these demijohns, each one being 4.5 liters. Like I said, created pre-1970, so we're looking at probably mid-1960 rum. And this is the little case that it comes with. So you're talking, you know, 51-year-old stuff. Fantastic. I'm actually going to be cracking this one open pretty soon, and I will let you know when that happens and do something special, maybe shoot the video for a tasting. Anyway, thanks once again for joining me. I really appreciate everybody taking time to watch my videos. Have a good day.